this is Eugenia with Radiant Warrior Living, and the video I have for you today is about really living with ease and not trying so hard. And what I'm referring to is that very often in life we want to be liked and we want to please others, and we kind of really adapt to the environment, but the biggest thing that we do is we really try to change ourselves and we try to be accepted, we try to fit in. And what happens with that is that we really don't honor who we are. We, because we want to be liked and we want to please others and we want to be accepted, sometimes try to change who we are for others, to fit in, to be able to be seen in a better light, because we think we'll be judged. We think that if we sometimes maybe disagree, that somebody will feel or think that we are something else. So we really change our personality sometimes to fit what others expect of us. And people do that in relationships, especially when they first meet each other. If you think about it, people get onto kind of, you can compare it to, somebody trying to be on their tippy toes all the time. People want to be liked. They want to present themselves in the most, in the nicest light, in the best light possible, which is natural for human beings in a way, because we want to naturally be accepted by the tribe, by the people around us. But what happens with that is that we lose who we are in that process sometimes. And at a certain point, when we want to recover back who we are, we might disappoint someone because originally we presented a different picture. So, or people can say, "Oh, I have never seen that side of you," and then we feel like somebody's rejecting us. So, my quick tip for you today, or a quick suggestion that I have been really implementing in my life, is really not to try too hard, not to try to please or fit in. If you really feel that you're changing yourself for someone because you want to fit in, or you want to be liked, or you want to be accepted by the other person, whether you are in a personal relationship, in a love relationship, or in a friendship, or even at work, if you feel that you have to really change yourself that much, and you need to understand that it's not sustainable, that at some point you'll either disappoint yourself or you'll disappoint the other person. So why not from the very beginning tell yourself, these are my, this is who I am. I'm not willing to change myself that much to fit in. If that's what it's going to take, maybe it's not worth it. This way you won't disappoint the other person, but you will also not disappoint yourself. And they'll see who you are from the very beginning. They'll see the different sides of yourself, or at least they'll see you for what you are, and they won't have different expectations that maybe are not real. And again, I think we do this all the time in different points in our life. So if you can be consistent with who you are, with the different people from all the different walks of life, and with your family and your friends, and yes, your family knows you better than anybody else, or some of your friends know you better than a lot of your colleagues. So I'm not saying to be kind of as open or maybe as comfortable as you would be with people who know you well, but at the same time, if you develop kind of this understanding with yourself that there's certain non-negotiables on who you are and what you want to represent, it will be much easier. You won't feel like you're trying too hard. I find that when we are congruent with ourselves, with our being, and we show up fully, and we're honest with ourselves, that's really a first step to living with ease. So hopefully you can use that tip, and next time you feel like you're trying a little too hard to be somebody's friend, and you're overcoming maybe some of the things that are bothering you, or you're trying to fit in and maybe giving up some of your values that way, ask yourself, is it really worth it? Because at some point there's going to be a moment when you'll disappoint yourself or somebody else. So I'll leave you with that. I hope that was helpful, and I hope that you can apply this in your life. And I'll be back in a couple of days with a new tip. Have Have a great day. Thank you.